So with that, I'd like to invite our very first speaker for today, with the title of Let's Debunk SEO Myths Together. And we have Martin Tang, the digital marketing specialist at Exabytes Digital. And he'll be sharing with us.
Hi.
Hi, Martin. Thank you for joining us. And Martins will be sharing about there's a lot of SEO facts that are still relevant and outdated. So, which one we need to look at? Which one is important? That's something that you'll be sharing with us. So, if you guys, audience, if you guys have any questions along the way, do put it in the comment section so that Martin can answer towards the end. So, Martin, we have 15 minutes of Q&A after your presentation. So, there's about 45 minutes. You're good to go. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for your introduction. So today we'll start. The first topic is like let's debunk SEO myths together. So this is me. So I will introduce about the Exabyte Digital first. So under the umbrella of Exabyte, so we have like Exabyte Digital. In short, is Exabyte Digital is a digital marketing agency. And then our mantra, our propaganda is like we want to help the grow your business online. In fact, you will see all our like t-shirts, we will keep mentioning grow business online. So we are the digital marketing agency under the branch of the Exabyte. So what do we focus is mainly focus about like you can see Google Ads, SEO, Facebook Ads, the Instagram, which is today and tomorrow we will cover this also at the other for other speakers. So the latest one I will say is this is the Alibaba Go suppliers or targeting the B2B, the exporting one. So this is the latest one. Okay, so today I will just talking about just a very small chunk only the digital marketing about SEO. Next, so this is just like to show like our satisfied clients. So throughout this 5-6 year journey of our digital marketing agency, we have like all range of like the existing clients. So range from retail, you can see from educations, like medical or like e-commerce, food and beverage. So we have like many experience about all kind of industry, which is very essential, important, like extremely in the pandemic now. It's like I would say every industry have their own distinct strategy, which I will share a little bit just now later. So let's straight to the point. What is SEO? So this is the definition I find is called the effort revolving around trying to get a website. You just remember this. First, show up rank or increase rank. Then the second keyword is search engine result page. This is the fancy word about saying like Google, Ping, Baidu, or Yandex in Russia. So in short is SEO, what we do is we show up the rank. Meaning if your website is new, so we show up the rank, or we increase the rank. Let's say you already have a website. I'm pretty sure like now the situation now is like, oh, you realize I don't have a website, I subscribe. Now you need to increase your rank. So like you need to show in search in the Google. I'll call the search engine result page using Google. Since we focus on Google. Then there are three main concepts of SEO. We calling the first one is crawling. So you can see here from this spider, we call like spider meaning like it's the Google bot, it's a robot. So they will crawl your website. So you have the new website, so they will crawl the first step. Second, after crawl, they scan everything, they crawl, everything is automated one. So it's like not by human, it's definitely by Google, like trillion of website every day. So second is about the indexing. So they were like, you imagine this is the library. Then the third one, they're only ranking for certain keyword. I will show you a video, like it's a short video from Google. It will explain the SEO very good. So in fact, if you every day you're using Google, do you notice like the bottom, like how search work? Actually, you can click. Google show that they'll explain very simple, I would say in human language. Like they can see overview, organized information, that search algorithm, like so they will like explain in a very simple way, so you can start learning from like how Google search work from there. And then so this is a short video I will play around 5 minutes. So just to learn and relearn about the search.
Every day, billions of people come here with questions about all kinds of things. Sometimes we even get questions about Google search itself. like how this whole thing actually works. And while this is a subject entire books have been written about, there's a good chance you're in the market for something a little more concise. So let's say it's getting close to dinner and you want a recipe for lasagna. You've probably seen this before, but let's go a little deeper. Since the beginning, back when the homepage looked like this, Google has been continuously mapping the web, hundreds of billions of pages, to create something called an index. Think of it as the giant library we look through whenever you do a search for lasagna or anything else. Now, the word lasagna shows up a lot on the web. Pages about the history of lasagna, articles by scientists whose last name happened to be lasagna, stuff other people might be looking for. But if you're hungry, randomly clicking through millions of links is no fun. This is where Google's ranking algorithms come into play. First, they try to understand what you're looking for, so they can be helpful even if you don't know exactly the right words to use or if your spelling is a little off. Then they sift through millions of possible matches in the index and automatically assemble a page that tries to put the most relevant information up top for you to choose from. Okay, now we have some results. But how did the algorithms actually decide what made it onto the first page? There are hundreds of factors that go into ranking search results, so let's talk about a few of them. You may already know that pages containing the words you search for are more likely to end up at the top. No surprise there. But the location of those words, like in the page's title or in an image's caption, those are factors too. There's a lot more to ranking than just words. Back when Google got started, we looked at how pages link to each other to better understand what pages were about and how important and trustworthy they seemed. Today, linking is still an important factor. Another factor is location, where a search happens. Because if you happen to be in Ormea, Italy, you might be looking for information about their annual lasagna festival. But if you're in Omaha, Nebraska, you probably aren't. When a web page was uploaded is an important factor too. Pages published more recently often have more accurate information, especially in the case of a rapidly developing news story. Of course, not every site on the web is trying to be helpful. Just like with robocalls on your phone or spam in your email, there are a lot of sites that only exist to scam, and every day scammers upload millions more of them. So just because instantvirusdownload.net lists the words lasagna recipe 400 times, that doesn't mean it's going to help you make dinner. We spend a lot of time trying to stay one step ahead of tricks like these, making sure our algorithms can recognize scam sites and flag them before they make it to your search results page. So let's review. Billions of times a day, whenever someone searches for lasagna, or resume writing tips, or how to swaddle a baby, or anything else, Google software locates all the potentially relevant results on the web, removes all the spam, and ranks them based on hundreds of factors like keywords, links, location, and freshness. Okay, good time to take a breath. This last part is about how we make changes to search, and it's important. Since 1998, when Google went online, people seem to have found our results pretty helpful. But the web is always changing, and people are always searching for new things. In fact, 1 in every 7 searches is for something that's never been typed into the search box before, by anyone, ever. So we're always working on updates to search, thousands every year. Which brings up a big question. How do we decide whether a change is making search more helpful? Well, one of the ways we evaluate potential updates to search is by asking people like you. Every day, thousands of search quality raters look at samples of search results side by side, then give feedback about the relevance and reliability of the information. To make sure those evaluations are consistent, the raters follow a list of search quality evaluator guidelines. Think of them as our publicly available guide to what makes a good result good. Oh, and one last thing to remember. We use responses from raters to evaluate changes, but they don't directly impact how search results are ranked. So there you have it. Every time you click search, our algorithms are analyzing the meaning of the words in your search, matching them to the content on the web, understanding what content is most likely to be helpful and reliable, and then automatically putting it all together in a neatly organized page designed to get you the info you need. All in, 0.81 seconds? Wow. Anyone else ready for dinner? Interested in learning more? We've got a whole website dedicated to.
Okay, so there's a very short video Actually, this is from directly from Google. So I will share this slide to the organizer. You can download my slide, and then because I included the link as well, so you can just rewatch or you just search how Google search word in 5 minutes. Okay. So I simplified how do we do SEO into two factor. This is like the two pillar of the SEO. First, we call on-site SEO. Then the second part is we call off-site SEO. So all you need to remember is on-site SEO is about everything about the website. Okay. And then off-site SEO is everything about the links. This is, I can say I generalize these two parts into it. So just remember on-site is everything about the website. It can be a content, can be a speed, can be the optimization, blah, blah, blah. Then off-site is about the link. So many times you hear about like bad links, like hyperlink, like or guest post is about the link. So these two only. So in fact, it's like I highly recommend like the link actually you can just download is from the search engine land. And then they're doing, like chemistry periodic table, right? So they create like on the page SEO, off the page SEO, like become a very infographic. So you can like, on the page SEO, what's the important content, HTML, architecture. Then off the page SEO, what's the important links, social, trust, personal. You can just download this PDF anytime. I included the link. So it's a very good way to like, you have a big overview about the SEO. And then, so this is the latest one. Actually, today when I woke up, someone actually the Brian Dean, if you follow SEO, the very tightly, so you know this website Backlink O or the Brian Dean, the Botak one. So they just come out with publish with this. We hear what we learn about SEO. We analyze what 11.8 million Google search result. The link is here, so you can just download or you can just Google now. So here was the summary. I just screenshot from Twitter. So because the time constraint, I just explained about important. Important one is domain rating, short URL, page authority, comprehensive content, backlinks. So the rest one not important is schema, size, speed, word count, title, tag. So this is the source of the title, the tweets. My personal opinion, I would say this is as a reference. I would not 100% trust what he say, but at least you have a good reference, which I think is because it's the latest the research. So it's can take this point as like consideration when doing your SEO. Then next is I will share, actually it's refer to my webmaster conference Kuala Lumpur last year. So I attend. So during the conference, actually have one session about SEO Mythbuster. There are few points actually. I just the point is the myth is come from here. So this all of my opinion here is, or my question, my myth actually some is they already refer to the Google, the webmaster, the Googler from US one. They just like explain, share or what the myth. Okay, then in fact it's actually last year I already I come out with a short video just explain what I learned about Google Webmaster. You can just click this link from my YouTube this link, so you can just watch. I summarize into very short, like 4 minutes, so you can just watch. So let's debunk SEO myth now. So I have a very small like suggestions or like recommend. Can you all let's play this game together. So all you need to do is just take your phone. You can just type one and later I will show you. So let's play this game together. Not just I'm showing. I want your response. So just comment. So the first myth. Install more SEO plugins will make my website rank higher. Okay. So the website here is I refer to the WordPress. Then under the WordPress, so you have many SEO plugins, like the famous one, Yoast, Rank Math, SEO Press. You can see all the funny icon. So I want like cooperation of like all the viewer here. I can see it's over hundreds of viewers here now. Can you type 1Y to comment yes? Or 1N to comment no. So I will like throughout this the whole myth. Total I have 10 myth, so like you all can like play together. So do you think install more SEO plugins will make my website? So I can see Muhammad Reza is saying 1N. Okay, 1N, 1N, 1N. Okay. 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 1N. So got people say yes, 1N. Okay. So definitely the answer is no. Okay. because I having this question is like for the like many beginner, they just install WordPress because WordPress is so like, if you're using cPanel like Softaculous, you one click then settle, or using Plex, you can just one click install settle. Then the next thing they say, they have that this misconception is like install more plugin actually will make my, something like boost, like building game, I pump more, like all the crystal, all the diamond, so my website will gang rank higher. Answer is no. Okay. In fact, is please choose only one. Okay. The reason is actually all these, the yours or the SEO plugin is the same, almost the same. If you install more, actually there will conflict, and even like the worst one crash your website. The function is usually the primary one, the title and meta description, the sitemap, the robot, the maybe some breadcrumb is the same. Just choose one. Okay. So remember, this is just choose one if you're using WordPress. Okay. Let's start about the next one. Okay. Next question, myth. Must include keywords in your domain name. Okay. Let's comment now. I want to see the comment. 2Y to comment yes. 2N to comment no. So the domain name is like, you see, like exabyte.digital, exabyte, www.exabyte.my. So you must include the domain name. So do you think this is like important or not? Okay, 2Y to comment and 2N to comment. So in the old days, it's like people like, oh, must include the keyword in your domain. Then people will understand, remember. So like we hope Google will rank your domain higher. Is it correct? So I can see got 2, got Y, 2Y, 2Y, 2N. Okay, very good presentation, guys. Good. So like we are almost 100 something, 2N, 2Y. So it's a mix. Okay, the answer is, okay, official answer is, I will say no. Okay. The reason I will say is, okay, before I disclaimer, this is my personal opinion. Sometimes if you add the keywords in your domain name, it will become very long. So my first point is memorable, short and simple. Don't just blindly, because I want to rank certain keyword higher, I buy a domain name and add the domain name into your domain. It's your primary domain. So in the end is, I see many websites, why the URL so long one? That's why I see the first point, short and simple. So long is like, your brand name is A, but you add another keywords like a-keywords.com. It's like, it's too long already. Remember, is I would say the best strategy is keep it short and simple. We call it KISS. Keep it short and simple. Second is about the spelling and grammar. Okay, usually the perfect example is the English grammar, the plural and the singular. The S or no S or IRES or YLS. Sometimes it's best to you buy all this, the commonly people will mistaken type your website. So for example, like Exabyte, right? We have one S, right? So like certain user, when I type, they just type Exa without the S, then .my, enter. So that one, I will recommend you buy with S and S. You just redirect to your primary domain. It's like you can do like part domain, but redirect is the like common way. So this is the third point I would say. Buy the similar spelling. So it's not necessary like you must include the keywords. It's like I use the point include keyword. It's like eventually you make your keyword is so long. Okay. So this is my personal opinion. I know in the old days, if you are really hardcore SEO, they actually buy a lot of keywords and then they just redirect. This is one way of gray and black hat, which is I don't want to cover today. Okay, third myth. Longer content ranks better. Type 3Y to comment or type 3N to comment. No. Longer content ranks better? Do you think so? Like there are many, if you just Google research, how can I rank our website better? They will say, oh, you must rank X number of words, not like 1,000, 2,000, which is actually is very long. For normal people, like this, is you want to write 1,000, you just remember like when during SPM time, like, you want to write like pata perkataan, like it's quite hard. No, it's like 1,000, 3Y, yes, no, I say no. no, 3 and no. Okay, 1 yes, 3 few yes, and then Jacob Lai say 3Y no, then okay, 3Y yes. So we have the mix. The general answer is, I would say, no. Okay, why? The content is, I would say, this is general. I'm not speaking about like certain industry. Is very for industry. Certain content or certain industry might need very long content. Okay, the content can be form of like it's the white paper you explain a very complicated thing, the pandemic stuff, like research, your opinions. But versus the very shortest one I can say like how to cook rice. That one is just very simple, like few screenshot, that one okay already. This is the example like given by Google, like when I attend webmaster. Sometimes like people want to like they just focus the objective for content, solve problem and provide information. Some people I think, well, I must write very long, then I will rank better. Sometimes if you type something, the first page, you just click, let's say I want to solve problem, like people now stay MCO in the home, right? They want to cook something. They just want a very simple explanation of problem. So if you write so long, it's like they don't want to, actually, in fact, they don't want to click, they just close there. They just want to read the very short one, straight to the point form, that's it. So my explanation, my opinion is very for industry. Certain industry, yes, you need very long content, but it not necessary content longer rank better. I know like the Brian Dean actually they say longer content rank better, but actually it's like the correlation is actually it depends on the quality of content. If your quality content better, then of course you will like higher chance. I cannot say mass is higher chance. So there is no magic number. So what I emphasize is, you must write at least 1,000 content per page per post. It's fine. It's the best way. Actually, you need to like look for the competitor and then to check is it too high, too low, or what is the benchmark. It's very for industry to industry. Okay, the fourth myth, TLD domain will rank better. Okay, so type 4Y to comment yes and 4N to comment no. So the TLD domain, the best example I will see is .com, top level domain, like .com, .net. This is the most common. Usually it's .com. So do you think I buy domain like .com will rank better one? Like example.com versus example.my. Which one will rank better? Okay, Steve Justin say yes, agree that. Okay. So any questions? I don't 4Y 4N no. Psychic say 4N. So Log say 4N. Okay, no. So TLD domain, the answer is by the Google is no. Okay. I know, okay, this is like a little bit of statistic. No statistic. In the old day, even before I cannot, I'm not so old. Maybe 10, 20 years ago, it's like the .com is the norms. Like everyone also using .com. Then like many like new registrar actually doesn't even appear yet. So actually at the current moment, you can buy very funny domain name extension. You can buy like, okay, martintang.photographer, martintang.guru. Yes, have this kind of domain name extension. The dot, no longer .com. So you can write martin.pro, martin. Funny thing, video or live.live. They have many funny like the new domain name, which is very interesting. And the reason is I would say is from the brand perspective is .com is actually almost fully occupied. People already buy that. Some people like buy the .com is like for investment, like, oh, you want to buy this, then I sell very high price. So people go for other domain name extension which actually Exabytes cover a lot. When you buy a domain name, they have like very long suggestions like the other domain name extension. So the domain one, okay, I will cover this. The very important elements is called country code top level domain or CCTLD versus TLD domain. Okay, this is very serious question. It's like you need to think about your brand. If like your brand is like primary focus on Malaysia, like we call Malaysia, we call wet nick, or mynic, mynic, MYNIC. So it's like, the example is .my.com.my. So Exabyte is using exabyte.my for Malaysia. You using this is good to rank for Malaysia, local Malaysia. So if you want to rank for Singapore, you can .sg or .com.sg. So they have like many requirement if you want to buy certain extension. So like you can contact our sales is that. If your business you want to like target maybe in future, like you want to target international, sometimes it is best to you to buy .com, the generic one. So because usually if you're using .my or .com.my, the Google would know this website is targeting locating especially for Malaysian market. Okay, so this is you need to consider lah. So my personal opinion is the best way one, buy all. So you can buy example.com.my, example.my, example.com, and feel more like the spelling one, like the common mistake. So the competitor cannot buy. So you keep at yourself first. So like in fact in future, if you want to buy, you want to like expand to another word, I already have the domain name. This is a very primary, like concern is like, oh, now I buy the .com.my, but I want it target like the SG, but the SG already using other domain name. Oops. So I cannot use the same domain name. I need to find other spelling, which is very confusing. Okay. So the next one, SEO is a one-time project. Type 5Y to comment or 5N to comment no. So that many our clients or like common myth is they say, okay lah, SEO is a one time. I pay you certain amount of money, then I rank certain like I certified first page already. I have the traffic I want. Then okay, stop, 足够, don't need already. Save money ma. Now like pandemic, no income, like no. You think it's like just one time only because already ranked first page ma. So okay already, it will stay in first stage. Correct, right? So people like will think like that, like, I already have like enough traffic. 足够 already. Okay. So I see most of the comments say 5N is no. Okay. The answer is definitely is no. Why? SEO algorithm keep changing. In fact, is 1 year is average out is almost 4 times the major one, the core SEO algorithm. Every day, actually at the back end, without our notice, even the Googler also didn't know. They're applying the new algorithm, the changes, which is you also don't know. Okay, I'll say since title me, so all answer. No, final. Human behavior also slowly evolving. So for example, now everyone stuck at home, like we work from home, lockdown around the world, not only Malaysia. Then so these two changes, actually Google for algorithm, they also change also. Do you notice like certain keyword now, like if you check from Google Trends, will like the impression, the trend will very high. Why? Because human behavior also slowly evolving. So the issue, like the very headache part is the algorithm. They keep changing and then without you notice. And then if you notice, sometimes it's too late or sometimes it's like, they always tell you cannot do anything. It's the content. So the third point I would say is website need to active. If you still remember, watch the video from Google, how Google search works, is like Google flavor like new content. Why? Because it's like user like me, we want to get the latest info. We want to get the latest like information now. We don't want the old, sometimes 2019 version, like I want the 2021, the latest trend, like latest MCO, like MIDI already come out. I want the list of the each industry already can come out 100%. So you next side need to be active, meaning like you need to provide new content. I already come out with the new products. Okay. So this is some of the tips is actually free. So you can go to this link smbrush.com/sensor. They call it SMrush sensor, meaning that they have like they categorize a few categories. So this is like the all category. So if you see this number is very high, it's like the sensitivity sensor. So you see something like 8.9 like 8 or 9 meaning something Google algorithm changed something. Okay, so this is a free tool, so you will know But keep in mind, they don't have the Malaysia database, it's the US, but at least usually the US will have the latest algorithm first. So like different industry. So sometimes they will like launch different algorithm update for specific category. It's specific category. So it's not applied for all. So another one is like the best one I would say is your Google Search Console. So you need to look at the impression and the clicks. The primary one I would say is a look at your total impression. Sometimes you will see why the total impression so low. Maybe something wrong with your website is like have some contradiction with the latest SEO, like SEO algorithm. Okay, the sixth myth. Let's start. Meta keyword text has no impact on ranking. Type 6Y to comment yes, or type 6N to comment no. Okay, meta keyword stacks. So meta keyword stack is like if you're using many like CMS, the free one, like Shopify or whatever, sometimes they will give you like keywords. They not necessarily they give you the meta keyword stacks. So like you can like insert the keywords under the page or like usually under the title and description. Do you think it's like still important or no impact on ranking? So like I see many websites they just copy paste a lot of the like few hundreds of keywords, the keyword stack into like each page or each post or each product. It's like very long. So like sometimes you use source, it's like, oh, why so long? No, so I would say so I get some result. 6 and 6 no, 6 no, X 6 and 6Y no, 6 no. So the answer is actually is no. Okay. So this is the explanation. Actually, in 2009, which is almost 10 years ago, Google does not use the keyword meta text in web ranking. Okay. The trouble is many CMS, like usually the site builder one, they still give you the option to give you keywords. So my thought is like, oh, I insert the keywords, then will rank higher or rank specific for the keyword. Actually, it doesn't matter. In short, is last time, really like 10 or 10 plus years ago, people spam using this. Last time, people using this to spam. If you spam many keywords of this, that page, the URL will rank higher. Now, no longer already. Okay. In fact, actually, we will make your website is like very messy. Okay. Okay. Next myth. Having a secure HTTP. Oh, spelling mistake. Sorry. Actually, HTTPS website is important for SEO. So do you agree? Type 7Y to comment and 7N to comment no. Having a secure HTTPS. So you will see the HTTPS, the old, maybe the previous version, you will see the green lock. Having a secure HTTPS website is important for SEO. Type 7Y to comment, type 7N to comment no. Yes. So I can see people say 7N, 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 Joshua 7Y, Selok 7Y, okay, Yo 7Y, Chua 7Y, okay, 7Y, Chan, okay. The answer is, actually is S, sorry, my mistake, yes, okay. Official answer given by the Google Webmaster Central Blog is in 2014, HTTPS as a ranking signal. So they give a little bit like, I'll say it's like, okay emphasize on HTTPS website because during that time, it's like 4 or 5 years ago, it's like HTTPS is not the popular one, but now HTTPS is very important. So my opinion is, I know somebody you argue like actually my website don't have HTTPS, but also can rank. My question just using this. Okay, if you see this website, caitianma.com.my. Okay, caitianma meaning Hokkien is the mini market. caitianma.com.my. You dare to buy from this online store, you will see the not secure one. This is the using Chrome. Okay, different browser, if you're using Firefox, the Brave or Safari, they have different the not secure, but Chrome is still the popular. So I use this as an example. You dare to buy from this store. So this is very, very important. It doesn't matter, okay, you believe HTTPS or not HTTP, like will rank better, but from user perspective, as a very ordinary rakyat in Malaysia, want to buy fish, fresh seafood. If you see this website like not secure, like I also don't know about website one, huh? Very, very beginner one. I just want to buy fresh food, fresh meat, fresh prawn. You dare to buy. So this is like psychology. So I would think, please, if your provider or the hosting don't have, please purchase the HTTPS. Okay. My opinion, just this only. Very important. And then if you're a big brand, you're like, okay, international MSC, you don't have HTTPS, which is very like HTTP not secure one, but your big brand is like people will feel like this website boleh percaya or not. Okay. Okay. Next myth. You can only have one H1 per page. Type 8Y to comment. Type 8N to comment no. 8Y to say yes. 8N to comment no. Okay, H1 meaning is the heading. So you know like karangan, right? You write H1 meaning is the title. No, the subtitle is a H2. Is the formatting one. Those website like the web developer designer will know about this. Actually, the designer usually very hate about this one. Usually SEO always kacau, guy also kacau the web designer one. Okay, you can only have H1 per page. Is this correct or not? No, like myth, like famous myth. 8N, no. Sakit say 8Y. Okay, 8Y. Market say 8Y. Chua say 8N. Okay. Elson say 8Y. Yes, no. The answer is no. Okay. According to Google Webmaster, this bota, the Google, they call John Mueller. So it's like, like the Google spoke SEO person, like spoke master the person. They always come out like, actually, they have this video. You can just watch this video. It's not code by me. This screenshot also by them, by Google. Google system work with one H1 heading, which is the popular belief. We say only have H1. Second is multiple H1 heading. They always mention, if you understand about the website, the developer side, the not technical one is like HTML5. Actually, you can like add multiple H1. Even WordPress, you can add the whole page H1 also fine. The third one is style piece of text without semantic HTML. So this is like the example I would say if your website using JavaScript, the whole page JavaScript one. Actually, it's work everything. He say one. Okay. My personal opinion is at least you need to have H1. Follow the correct HTML heading structures. Why? It will help you maybe to appear the feature snippet, not sometimes the big box when you search, like also appear in Google Ask. So this is my personal, like, I would say advice. So it's good to have like H1, like at least one H1. Okay, this is like usually people put like important keywords. So the structure of your website need to like keep it consistent. Okay, next myth. Only fast loading website can rank better. Type 8Y to comment yes, 8N to comment no. So do you believe only fast website? Not like, my website need to be fast, like as fast as less than 1 second. So people click from Google, then come out with the result. Then my website can rank very high one. So the competitor one will wait until like 20 seconds, 10 seconds, too slow already. So it will not rank better. Do you believe this? Okay. Type 8Y to comment yes. 8N to comment. So I say 8N, Samuel say 8N, Sean say 8Y, Ling say 8Y, Bro, Farrak say 8N, Chua say 9Y. Okay. The answer is no. Okay, I know you will say is people, not people, actually it's Google say is the magic number is 3 seconds. It's part of the, like, okay, I know speed is part of the factor, but content, I would say is more, the weightage is more important. Don't generalize code all. 30 seconds is a reference, but please check and test the competitor. Do you think the competitor all like very fast or slow? Sometimes even you check, like apple.com/my website is like, do you think the website is very fast? Okay. I know if like you're very good developer, like you know the backend optimization, the WordPress like install cache lah, like BP locket like you know like database optimization, blah blah blah. You can make your website very fast, like even less than 3 seconds or 2 seconds is possible. But my opinion is like especially now many new online store come out, right? You know like people using WooCommerce like Magento, MetaShop is free. If your website have a lot of image, it's quite difficult to get, you know, like very fast website because the image. You need to of course you need to optimize first. Speed is important, so I remind content is still more important for me. My opinion is when you click from user perspective, I using my phone. If your website can load above the phone very fast, it's okay. Okay, don't just panic. Is my website is 4 seconds. Though my website is cannot rank better. It not necessary. Sometimes you
Hi,
type something.
Martin.
Hi, yes.
Martin, sir,
Only
quick
5 minutes.
one. The time is running out a bit. Maybe you want to take in questions first?
Okay, maybe the last one. Okay.
Yeah, you have a lot more to go though.
Okay, let's.
Okay, you want to take questions?
I think a lot of questions asking me. Right?
Mm-hmm. We have about 2 questions to start off with.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Shall we?
Yes.
Okay. The first question was, one of the things that they were asking was the fact that, currently everything is going into social media, and the marketing way is changing, and
Huh?
SEO is still going to be a thing right now, currently in this during this pandemic, because there's a lot of changes. Because at the 90s, there's one of the question it was mentioning that in the 90s it was through emails we were playing a lot of emails, so it was useful to use SEO at that time. How is it right now? How do we go about it? Is it still in use, or how does it work?
It's like talking about the social media, right?
Mm-hmm.
Content is the same. Or I answer this question. By round, if content is almost same, by round, if faster loading site usually rank better, right? Okay, to be frank, it's like very short. I cannot like generalize all.
Okay.
Because I need to
I
be
understand.
careful. Okay. Usually I would say faster loading site is like you can give very good experience to user. It might rank better, but I would say focus on the content. So you know sometimes the content, the website is very ugly one, but still can rank higher one. Like why? Content still the primary factor. Of course, still have like hundreds and hundreds of factors.
Okay. Chua, I think the answer is given by Martin. I had one question though, because many people are we are constantly being told that as SEOs are keep changing.
Okay.
It is meant to change, and all these things. And why does SEO change?
Okay. I would say is the human behavior changing, and then the technical part is like this. Google actually, they few years ago, they launched they call RankBrain, their AI technologies. It's like their AI like system. So what we are experiencing now is actually the result giving to us is no longer just a simple like, algorithm. It will keep changing, you know, the big words like machine learning, artificial intelligence. So like it will keep changing and changing, like evolving over the time, over days, like every day it will changing. So it's no longer if you stick with this strategy tactic, it will rank your website better. I hope I answer the question.
Okay, then we have one more question though. Do you have backlink strategy that work well?
Okay, usually talking about backlink is like people always like compare, you know, like quantity always quality. I will like vote for, I will choose quality over quantity. If you have one big, very good reputation, or they say the domain authority high website, actually Google doesn't care about that. They say, but still important. you will actually, it will give more, they call it link juice better to your website. Quality website is better. Link from quality website.
Okay, that is the question for now. If you guys have any questions, do let us know. Put it in the comment section below. And is there any way they can contact you, Martin, so that maybe you can put your contact details in the comments so that it's easier for them to contact you directly?
Yeah, it's on my slide. She is on this slide. You can just email me or can just direct PM me my slide.
Okay.
Or just like can PM to my LinkedIn also as well. Oh, you learn
Okay.
something.
Yep. Martin, thank you so much. And I think it was a pleasure speaking to you. It was a pleasure listening to you, sharing a lot of insights into SEO. And I think a lot of cute gifs that you had in your presentation. So that kept us entertained. So thank you so much.
Exabytes. Grow your business online.